Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Emory Morningside Global Health Case Competition. My name is Mohammed Ali, and I'm a primary care physician and a professor of public health at Emory University. I'm here to help you navigate your way through the case competition, both the process, the case advising, and then your final presentations. My qualifications for doing this are that I was the faculty advisor that helped launch and then expand the Global Health Case Competition over 2009 to 2014. I've also served as a case advisor for every year of the case competition since its inception and have helped write the first 8 to 10 cases. So I have a little bit of insight into how the case writers think and what the principles are that they use for devising a case. We are excited about your participation, and I hope these tips will really help you in your process. So firstly, in thinking about the case advisor session, my best advice to you is number one, to prepare. And by that, I mean, prepare a draft of your presentation and try to use the time with your case advisor to run through and see what feedback he or she has. Second, prepare sets of questions, both specific and broader questions that your case advisor can help you with. It'll really maximize the time you have with that case advisor. And third, try to be receptive to the feedback that the case advisor provides. Sometimes it's not going to be what you want to hear, but that's okay, because a lot of these people are experts in their fields and have real life global health experience, so they can really help you with connecting your idea to the realities of global health. In terms of the content, I have a couple of tips for you. Number one, there is no right answer. These cases are devised to be complex. They're devised to be not easily Googleable. And so really the best solutions are going to be those that show that you really understand the problem, that you've thought about something innovative that can really change the game, the needle on this area. And third, that it's somehow operationalizable, if you will, and that you can do it in real life. Second, one of the best pieces of advice I've heard over my years of watching the case competition is don't try to boil the ocean. And that judge, what they meant was really that don't try to overload your presentation and your short video with information. Focus on the big ticket things and leave the sorts of breadcrumbs that will get your judges to be very interested in what you're proposing, and you can always explain them in future question and answer sessions. Third, as you're presenting, try to be extremely deliberate and non-jargony in the way you do your presentation so that it is accessible to a wide range of judges. And lastly, something I always tell my case advising teams is really think a little bit about if you're creating the supply side of an innovation, of an intervention, of a program, think a little bit about the demand side and how you're going to get them to know about your supply and how you're going to get them to really use it. Because human behavior is extremely complex, and you really want your intervention to work in real life. A couple of last tips about your process, and those are these. Number one, read your case at least twice. Do not just read it once and think you understood it. There are a lot of hidden nuances in there, and especially the appendices that the case writers give you have been given to you for a reason. They are leaving tips and clues about how you should think about these issues and how you should understand the complexity of it. Lastly, it's extremely challenging to work in these environments and to work with students and colleagues who are from different disciplines and speak sometimes a very different language to how you were trained. So my best advice to you is to go in with listening ears, take time, compromise, deliberate as a team, and come up with what the priorities are for the team, and then win or lose, get behind what the team has decided. In all my years of doing this, I've always found that students have found this to be an extremely fun educational experience, and I hope the same for you, and best of luck in your case competition experience. Thanks.